Anger in society is considered a negative word. Don't talk about anger. It's always about controlling your anger and going to anger management. Bullshit, guys. Stop listening to society, guys. Anger is a great weapon, but it has to be controlled. What anger is doing, guys, is increasing your energy levels to go after something. Let me give you a few examples in nature. I love going to nature, man, because they're unbiased. They don't have society around them. It's a fittest of the fight kind of mentality in nature. A lion's going through the prairie, right? And sees like a gazelle or something out there. That's fucking dinner. So immediately he starts getting amped up. Just get some anger inside of him so he can run faster and nail that and get fed that night. Somebody that's trying to talk in a crowded room and people aren't hearing him, naturally gets irritated and raises his voice to be heard. Because what he wants is a blockade, so the anger is risen to overcome that. With sports, with relationships, it's all the same. Anger is ingrained, hardwired. Sometimes you don't even know what's happening. Sometimes it happens out of control, and I'll tell you why that is too. But with anger, a want is there. There's a blockade. Anger is risen in the individual to push that barrier through, and if successful, it gets what they want. Once they get it, they learn how that works, and they repeat that module. Maybe next time it's a bigger blockade, then more anger, more dedication, more drive, more sacrifice, more commitment. All those things are that energy to overcome the adversity in front of them, to get that, right? But let's say they don't get it. There's another huge equation. Again, society looks down on this too. Anger's no good. This thing here is no good either. It's the opposite. Everything in life's a balance, right? So the anger brings you up to go get it. There's another chemical that's released, guys, if you're not successful in the endeavor, to bring you back down so that your body and mind can deal with the loss. That's called grieving. And whoa, grieving, wait a second, grown men aren't supposed to cry. Not supposed to grieve. They're supposed to fucking take it on the chin and keep going, right? That's what they're supposed to do. That's a man, dude. Fuck whatever that is. Whatever I know a lot of men out here that are fucking scared of their own shadow. I wouldn't call them a man. A champion, let's talk about what a champion does. Just like I say in the gym, any dumbass can get a great workout in, break a sweat. Get that pump in their arm. Any dumbass can do that. It's the champions who know how to rest and recover from that, to improve on that effort. With that grieving process, you're not supposed to cry. It's not just about crying. It's about understanding why you didn't get it. Learning from that, the failure that equates success. If we don't allow ourselves to grieve, at the end of that, when we go back into that same endeavor, one, we haven't learned from it, for one. Two, there's built up anger still that hasn't been balanced out with the chemical release of the grieving to come back to a neutral state so you clear head into the next endeavor. No, that hasn't happened. So you have a overwhelming amount of anger still there as you go into that next endeavor, the same one that you failed from. And guess what happens? You failed again, which you will. Because you haven't done the grieving process to learn from the mistake, for one, to let the uncontrolled anger away, so then you can actually look at it calculatedly as a professional in charge of your own ship here, the master, not the servant, and apply your efforts in an efficient, methodical, diligent way to success. That grieving part is huge, man. It's like when you come out of the gym on chest day. You don't go back in there the next day and do chest again. No, you have to learn to give your body the nutrition to recover it so the actin myosin filaments can grow to elongate the sarcomere, the muscle belly. That's growth, I like that. But there's a beat down period and there's a recovery period. And anything you want, there's an anger built up because there's a blockade that's stopping you from what you want. That's good. We control that. We learn from it. And if it doesn't go our way, then we learn why it didn't go our way. We're okay with that.